Hey, what's up guys, this is Bravo. I wanted to make a video today that recaps some of the new details on the Halo 4 skins and pre-order details, the Halo Bulletin, and also some E3 stuff. I've been covering as much multiplayer details as I can, so here's the information you'll want to know when pre-ordering. And also, I've got a little bit of a dilemma and I want to hear your thoughts. If you haven't seen the new skins, that's a really good place to start, and I don't know which skin I'm going to choose. They all look pretty sick and they're pretty different. So if you pre-order Halo 4 at GameStop, we'll start there. You'll get the Forest Armor skin, which is pretty awesome. Here it's been featured on the Hazop armor, and to me it seems like these skins may be proprietary to each armor. If you have heard, please let me know if they are available across all armors, but it sounds like each armor is going to have its own skins that are exclusive to that armor. So if it's the other way around, there would be a lot more customization, but I think it might be cool if each armor just has its own skins. But this is the Forest skin. I think it's pretty cool, and we also now know that you can totally customize the colors of each skin. So although red and white here look pretty badass, it says on all the disclaimers that you can change these around. Next up is Amazon. If you pre-order there, you'll receive the web skin, which is featured here on the CIO armor. The web skin is also pretty cool. It's definitely not my favorite, but it is a sweet symmetrical design. It kind of looks a little bit insect-like, and if you ask me, the skin would probably look a little bit cooler in a different color combination. So I also did some research and checked out Amazon's pre-order details on their website, and the page says that the colors of the armor skin can be customized to fit your personality, but Halo Infinity multiplayer will revert to default colors in some competitive modes. So obviously this comes from 343, who would have just sent this disclaimer in for the Amazon website, but it could mean that some colors would be unfair to use on certain maps or modes, like for example, black armor in Halo 1 on the Shadows and Blood Gulch is nearly impossible to see on a lot of TVs. But it's more likely they're just saying that if you're red team, your Spartan's going to be red, and Juggernaut, your Spartan might be gray. There's no real surprises there. I wouldn't expect anything to be a surprise. Also, your bonus code will apparently be emailed within 2 business days after the product ships, so you might not have it right away. Now, that also might just be a disclaimer. You might get it right away, emailed to you, but it seems like in these e-tailers, they might be emailing you the code separately, whereas if you buy at a retailer, such as Best Buy, you might get the code in the box or along with it. So Best Buy, on that topic, we'll have the Raptor skin, which is shown here on the Venator armor, and it's actually in Best Buy colors. How appropriate. This armor is one I'm considering. The design is very geometrical, and I think it could look good in a few different color combos and a few different color palettes, maybe black and white, blue and white. All of the armors are very different from one another, and it truly is really hard to decide at this point. So that's the Raptor skin. Walmart pre-orders will score the Circuit skin. Now, this is shown here on the Oceanic armor, which looks crazy. The shoulders and arms have some really sharp angles and points on them. All in all, I think the armor's pretty cool, and it's a little top heavy, but as far as the skin goes, it's definitely not my favorite. I'm not sure why, but for some reason I just find the others more exciting, so let me know what you think about that one. And we have not heard too much about the Arctic Battle Rifle skin, but now we know that it might be exclusive to EB Games in Canada. Now, I'm considering moving to Canada because this thing looks so cool. Okay, not really, but the skin looks pretty sweet. I hope they have a bunch of different skins in the future for all the guns that are brand new to FPS games. Now, I don't even know how they do this, but I don't really want to see the recycled military camo combinations that were in like Call of Duty, like fall camo, blue camo, all those different camo palettes. They're cool, but they get really old. What if they did something really cool, like a rubber ducky skin that had a bunch of yellow rubber duckies on it? I don't know. I'd rock it. Next, we've got some helmets. If you pre-order at play.com, you're going to be getting the Deadeye helmet, and once again, the colors of each of these are totally customizable. Now, they might only be customizable along with your armor. It might be one color customization, but either way, the thing looks pretty sleek, and once again, it would probably be even cooler if you looked at it in different colors. Now, here's the killer. At Mighty Ape, which is based in New Zealand, if you pre-order, you'll be getting the Raptor skin, which we have seen, the Pulse skin, which appropriately has a circular design with the rings that extend out, and that's a design I really like. And also want to quickly note that Pulse skin will also be available from Microsoft Store pre-orders. Recently went into my first Microsoft Store, obviously a total Apple Store ripoff, but really cool environment, and it was pretty cool. So the Gungnir armor looks awesome with the circle pattern on the helmet as well, if you ask me. But you'll also be getting, I know, as if that wasn't enough, the Locust helmet, which is crazy and totally different. The forehead is enormous, and it's got this nasty skull-looking mug in the lower third of the face. So it's pretty much this badass scrunched face, huge bald forehead thing, but somehow they make it look awesome. Also, you'll be getting the Bonebreaker emblem, which means that emblems will pretty much be unchanged and returning as they have been from old Halos. I don't think we had confirmation on that. And you're also going to get the Assassin emblem, which has some good old bloody knives on it. So lastly, to finish up, there are some extra emblems that were released. We want to also mention that on Amazon, the Spartan emblem will be included, and also it looks like the Bulletproof emblem, which can be seen here. And it's currently unknown where the Mjolnir will be acquired from, where you're going to pre-order that from where it's going to come from, but it was included in 343's last Halo Bulletin. But thanks to Last Promethean on the Waypoint forums for some of the clarification on these items, so I'll have another video out very soon discussing some of the Halo 4 footage we've seen. Actually, a new video just came out again today, but I'm really excited to head out to E3. I'm going to be flying out on Monday, getting there just in time, and I'm going to be posting pictures to Twitter. You can find my Twitter in the description as well, and as many videos as I can to this channel every day, probably some live videos from the floor, any exclusive Halo 4 stuff that I'm allowed to post. I'm going to try to talk to 343. I'm going to try to get some video with some of the other pros and personalities from the MLG community. So definitely be on the lookout. Anytime I get to a hotel or I find a Wi-Fi connection, I will be uploading. Even if it's, a 2-minute interview with someone who you guys want to hear from, I'm going to be uploading videos as much as I can. Also, BS Angel did mention in the bulletin that if you are attending E3, you will be playing Halo 4. She worded it, and playing if you will be attending E3. So that's pretty interesting. I didn't know this, but it looks like it won't be as exclusive and maybe as some had thought. So everyone there will have somehow a chance to play Halo 4. I have no idea how it's going to set up. So there's going to be a lot of new information, opinions, and videos within the next few weeks with so many people trying and seeing Halo 4. So really looking forward to that. If you found this video informative or enjoyed it, please like and subscribe if you have not already. I'll be back with another video very soon. Thank you so much, guys, and take care.